Welcome to another episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin', the post-Valentine's glow of A Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Kellie Raspberry Evans. This is my husband, Alan.
Hello, I'm Alan. A-Train in the house.
I don't know how much longer he's going to do that, but we're all going to find out together.
Hashtag glowy.
Are you still glowy? You feel glowy from the inside out?
I feel glowy. I feel glowy from the inside out for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah?
And we're going to get into those reasons.
Okay.
I mean, we had lips affixed to our posteriors all weekend.
Yeah, you like that.
Oh,
you like those kind of weekends.
The pampering.
It feels like we've lived a lifetime since the last podcast. We have done a lot.
We have. We're always doing stuff.
Well,
we're always
try.
doing things.
We try.
Hey, we saw that Instagram you showed me. Influencers doing things.
Influencers in the wild.
Oh, influencers in the wild. We saw an influencer in the wild today.
Yes.
And that was funny. I should have got her on video and then tagged them.
Yeah, it would have been awkward, though. They would have known what we were doing.
Yeah, they would have seen
there's
us.
Tank's Good News. I think it's what it's called. Tank's, that guy that does Good News Instagram. He started, apparently, Influencers in the Wild. I am a little late coming to it because over 1.5 million people found it before I did. But it's really funny. It's people who take photos for their Instagrams. Everybody's an Instagram model. We were Instagram models taking pictures in Austin for Instagram.
Well, you are.
So
you're an Instagram model.
You were posing.
No, you're just a model.
You were posing, leaning up against a wall, looking off in the distance.
I was doing
for
a bit.
Modelly effect.
I was doing a bit.
Yeah. So am I. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing bits too.
You're on websites where you sell stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
ekandme.com.
That's true.
Okay, babe, but I'm going to skipper us through this thing because you said you're bushed.
I am bushed. This weekend wore me out mentally.
Yeah, it did.
Physically.
Yeah, it did.
Emotionally.
Yeah, it did.
Gastrointestinally.
Okay.
But it's been a lot.
Yeah, it has been a lot.
But
so
we love doing the podcast, though. So that's why we're here.
That's why we're here. We're not going to gyp the listeners. So yeah, we're going to talk about our weekend in Austin, a little Valentine's Day recap.
Yeah.
We have probably some tips of things we liked in Austin, maybe some other things that we didn't like so much. I don't know. I liked most of the weekend.
I can't think of anything negative right now, but
Yeah. But one thing that came out of this weekend was I posted something on my Instagram and it had a word on it that Kellie thought was strange that I used. Mm-hmm. So then I got to thinking, well, that's just a word I use. Are there other words I use that make Kellie double take? And I came up with some words I use, and she goes, yeah, I don't really know why you use that word, but it kind of makes me kind of just, kind of turn my head like the dog whistle, and just kind of wonder, why are you using that word?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to go through the top 10 words that I use that you think I shouldn't use.
Oh, that I think you shouldn't use.
Or just make you question my vote.
I just,
You just kind of question it.
I've never told you not to use a word.
Right. But they're silly words.
I tell you not to be so vulgar sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't vulgar this weekend.
No, some people think you were.
We'll talk about that. All right, babe. So, yeah, that's what we got. So,
Why don't we start with, let's see, the last time we did a podcast, it was right before Valentine's.
Yes.
And you had a couple of surprises for me.
Yeah. I'm a big cash and carry guy when it comes to flowers.
Yeah.
Now, I've had flowers delivered to you, but I always have to do it like 2 days before the day because you go to work so early. Usually they deliver flowers in the afternoon where you work.
Right.
So I like you to see them when they're fresh and get them, almost the day of. Mm-hmm. But I went a day early and got you to my flower supplier, which I can't tell you who that is. But it's a grocery store chain.
Yeah.
But anyway,
top secret.
Oh, but I got three dozen.
They're beautiful
roses, and they were out of baby's breath, so they sold me some other filler.
I don't know what that was.
Flower,
but
yeah,
it looked nice.
But it looked nice. So I brought all that home.
You arranged them yourself.
I arranged the bouquet, and yeah, I'm a modern man. I can arrange a bouquet.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's not that hard.
It's not. You just stick it in there until it looks good.
Yeah, you just make it look full and bushy, and the tall one should be in the middle and the short one should be on the outside, right?
And I'll tell you what I tried the last time I bought a bouquet. I remember reading it or hearing somebody say it before, and I tried it, and I think it works. You put Sprite in the water. Some people put bleach. Some people put aspirin. Yes.
Really?
But I was like, that doesn't sound good. So I put, a lot of water and then the little powder packet that comes with the flowers. But then I added a little tiny can of Sprite. And the flowers seem to have lasted longer, don't you think?
They really do.
Yeah.
Because
Alan tried that too.
I tried that too because of what Kelly told me. We were gone, all weekend. We came back just
they look great.
15 minutes ago. We came back. We went in there. Holy cow, the bouquet still looks really nice.
Yeah. We might need to add another can of Sprite.
Yeah.
See if they'll last even longer.
So,
but then Alan also has the tradition of the conversation hearts.
Yeah, that just kind of started. You told the story, I think, a couple of podcasts ago. But yeah, I bought conversation hearts for Kelly one year, and I kind of sprinkled them all over my apartment. And then, so it's kind of been a tradition the last couple of years now.
You did it at the engagement dinner.
Oh, yeah.
And then you did it again today. So I think that's the only 3 times you've done it, but it's very sweet.
So, and then we know an artist on Instagram. Her handle's at It's Art My Dudes. And I've talked to her for a long time, and she just created a portrait of you and I a long time ago and showed it to me and sent me the portrait. I said, wow, that's really cool. So I remembered that, and I thought, well, maybe I should commission her to do another portrait, something a little more updated, and that's what she did for me. So I surprised Kelly with a portrait from It's Art My Dudes, and it's a picture of you and I. I think it was taken on my birthday when we went to a spa or something. But it's a really nice picture, and I think Kelly's going to leave it in her closet.
Oh, we like it in there. It's really pretty. So that was nice. And then I didn't know
on display in the closet.
Yeah, it's on display.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what to do for Alan. I took him recently to get his very first hydrofacial, and the lady there gave him all these little sample sizes, and Alan has been going crazy for all of them. The exfoliating scrub, the purifying face wash, the tinted sunscreen. I'm like, you're already brown, but he said it evens out my skin. What's whoa about that?
Whoa.
What's whoa about that?
I'm already brown.
You're already brown. You're naturally tan. But he said it evens out his skin tone. So I just went to the lady. I said, look, give me everything you used on him because he loved it. And so that was your Valentine present from me.
And I took it to Austin and I used them.
Yeah, you're very, very excited.
I cleaned my face and I used my tinted sunscreen.
You did.
I was looking glowy.
You were. You glow all the time.
That's right, babe.
And then Alan, the trip to Austin, I knew we were going to Austin. Before we went to Austin, I had to host, I didn't have to, I had the privilege of hosting a baby crawling contest, which was super, super cute, at Nebraska Furniture Mart in FM. They're rebranding themselves. But I was out there, and so as soon as it was 3:00 and they said, congratulations, winning babies, I ran out the door and we went straight to the airport and headed to Austin. Mm-hmm. And that's all I knew. Alan had lined up fun stuff for us to do the whole time.
About a 1-hour flight, real easy. So we take an Uber over to this hotel called the Driscoll. Mm-hmm. And it's a really, really old, historic Austin landmark and Texas historical building.
Yeah, we should have taken more time. They were giving tours of it, the haunted tour or something. I don't know, the history tour.
It's supposed to be haunted, but I learned that it was built in the 1880s, and the guy who opened the hotel, his name was Driscoll, and it originally, I think it was the biggest and nicest hotel in the
south of St. Louis
when it was built, and it was open Christmas Day, 1880 something.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google it and look up some more stuff on it because it's really cool.
Really cool bar. The rooms are quaint.
They're not, the bathroom was clean. The bathroom was big enough, but it's not a big room, but it was good compared, price wise to other hotels in the area.
Yeah. But you could tell it was an old hotel. It had those real little elevators, where you can fit probably 3 people in an elevator, 4 people in an elevator with their bags, because they have those really thin shafts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like elevator shafts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was really cool. And I thought you did a great job. And it was right there at Dirty Six. What is it? Dirty Six?
Well,
Alan kept telling everybody that Kelly wants to go to Dirty Six. I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't really clamoring to go to Dirty Six.
All I know is you posted up at the bar in Love Field in Dallas and you were feeling it. And I said something about, well, are we going to keep this pot going? And you
Potus.
said, Potestarted. And you said something about
party.
And you said something about Dirty Six.
I did not. You did.
Oh, I did. Well, I was.
But apparently, when I went to Austin like 20 years ago, we went down to 6th Street, and it was a lot of fun. But apparently, there's a new section of town people are supposed to go. There's like 4 sections of town where you're supposed to go to: South Congress, Rainy Street, right? Dirty Six.
Because in the day,
and then East, is it E6? E6.
E6, yeah.
So we made it to Rainy. So
we were on Dirty Six.
We walked Dirty Six during the daylight hours.
The daylight hours, yeah.
I'll tell you what. Apparently, Austin has got some new laws or lifted some laws or whatever that allows homeless. They're very friendly to homeless people, and so there are a lot of them along 6th Street, because apparently just a block or so over is the homeless community center. And they are now allowing the homeless people to pitch tents underneath the overpasses. And it's really, it's going to become a pretty serious problem. It's sad because there's a lot of, there are a lot of people on the streets who have serious mental illness. And as we were leaving today, we encountered one, and it's just sad. And I was trying to acknowledge him and listen to him, but also there's a little bit of fear there because you don't know what he might do or say, or it's going to be a serious problem. I don't know what they're going to do about that.
Yeah,
but it was a lot.
Kellie and I were talking about that. Like,
it's very sad.
What do you do? What can you do? All I know is I mean, I've been going to Austin for 15 years.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
I haven't seen it that bad. And I hadn't been to Austin now in maybe 4 or 5 years. And I remember 6th is where you would go. It was really a lot of fun. It was like Austin's version of Bourbon Street, and the bars were pretty fun. There's lots of live music, and you didn't feel unsafe. But everybody told us when I was jokingly saying Kellie wanted to go to Dirty Six, they were saying, whoa, it's really gone downhill. You guys should check out Rainy Street.
So we did.
Yeah.
We actually met some podcast family over there. We met Sin and Gloria. And what was Gloria's boyfriend's name? I'm going completely blank right now. I am so embarrassed.
Well, I had about 58 Manhattans by that time.
I am so embarrassed.
I cannot remember.
Blank.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. I feel bad about that. But so we all hung out at a club called something, Eisenhower's. And we get there, and we brought the average age way up.
I mean, there weren't people in their 40s there.
No.
Except me. There weren't people in their 30s there. I mean, everybody there they looked like they were right out of.
They were children.
Yeah.
They were children, and what happened was it was a good mix of those children. There were there was whites, there were black people, there were Hispanic people. It was a good mix. It was a good ethnic mix. It was great. But then suddenly, what we noticed was all the women left. It was all these guys hanging out. It just became like a guy hang.
Oh,
it was just really different.
Yeah, there was a sausage fight after that. And then we were like, well, okay. Then we
left there and we went to a place called the Continental.
This is where it gets very blurry for me.
Alan was really feeling it by then.
I was sleepy.
He was sleeping in the club. He was sitting up, falling asleep. But we listened. Alan wanted to hear live music, so darn it, we were going to hear some live music.
Yes.
And we went to the Continental, and there was a blues band playing.
But before that, we had some pizza, right?
Oh, yeah, we went to pizza first to get you some, hopefully, pizza to soak up some of the alcohol.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of an Austin tradition for me too. When you've had too much, you just eat pizza at 11, 12 o'clock.
So we did that, and then we went to the Continental. Yeah, so that was fun. Alan had booked us a couple of massages. We did that while we were there at the Four Seasons.
Wow.
He was trying to get us into this spa called Milk and Honey, but apparently they didn't have massages available.
They didn't have massages available.
So you called an audible.
Yeah.
Went to Four Seasons.
Well, I called a bank first and got a loan.
Y'all.
And then we took that over to the Four Seasons.
Alan told me, just don't look at the price.
Oh.
He said, don't look at it. What you told me? You said something about don't even look at it.
Yeah. I didn't want you to faint.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
It made me faint.
And y'all know how cheap I can be.
Oh, yeah.
But I was just enjoying,
But sometimes, hey, it was Valentine's Day.
It was Valentine's Day.
That was one of your... I didn't really give you a lot of gifts. It was more experiences this year.
That's fine. I love experiences.
So we got the magnesium massage rub down over at the Four Seasons.
Yeah. Really the hard one. That was the hardest one.
Yeah.
And I think he kind of I think parts of my back are a little bruised today from that.
But while we were waiting in the relaxation room, you told me, I roll in there and you told me no cell phones allowed.
They said no cell phones, Alan.
And I said, well, before we adhere to that policy, I want you to snap a few photos of me.
It was just the two of us in there.
It was just the two of us in there. So
and we are married.
We're a monogamous married couple. So I just kind of playfully said, hey, snap a couple of photos of me. I'm just going to do a bit. So I said, what if I do a bit about peeking behind the kimono?
Yeah.
So I had Kelly snap one picture of me with it closed, one picture of me with it untied, and then the last picture with it open, but you couldn't see anything.
Just your leg kind of sticking out.
So this was a social experiment. Yes, this is the reason I did this.
Oh, okay.
I posted 3 different stories. I gave Kelly a frame 1, peek behind the frame 2, kimono frame 3. Do you want to see more? Tap next. And then I go to the 4th frame and it says that would be lewd. And then I put the dictionary definition of lewd.
Right.
Well, you know what I can see in my analytics?
Yeah.
I can see all the people who wanted to tap
Alan.
on. I can see all the people who wanted to see that picture.
Well, they're curious.
They're lewd. I'm not lewd.
You're lewd.
They're the ones.
Let's be honest. You're lewd. So we had a few people that weren't too pleased with Alan's sense of humor on that.
Why?
I didn't think it was that bad.
I didn't show anything.
You've done way worse.
Whoa.
You weren't showing anything.
What have I done that's way worse?
You've been way more lewd.
No, I have not.
Alan.
I haven't. I most certainly have not. Why do I talk like this?
So anyway.
I have not.
It disappeared, hopefully, from everyone who was offended. Their Instagram stories.
Did you get a lot of heat for that? Did you get a lot of heat for
that?
that?
Not
yeah,
much. Just a little bit.
I didn't either.
Just a little bit.
I didn't either. So let's see, 4 Seasons and then
the milk and honey for mani-pedis. So we did all that.
Oh, and I had reservations for Kelly and I at the Driscoll Grill, which
they were bouncing all around with the order of things.
Yeah, but we had a nice dinner there the first night. And
so good.
It was so good.
So good.
But supposedly the story is that Lyndon Johnson, LBJ and Lady Bird had their first date at the Driscoll Grill. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was pretty cool. And it was really old school inside.
But the food was incredible.
Yeah, the food was great.
Incredible. I really like that. I got the what's it called? I'm going completely blank. Not couscous. What's it called?
I thought you had scallops, didn't you?
I did, but what's it on?
I don't know.
I'm completely blanking out on what I had, but it was fabulous.
Well, it was so good you can't remember what it was.
I can't remember the name.
Okay.
It's not couscous.
Hassenpfeffer?
No, it's not quinoa. It's something else.
What's quinoa? Quinona?
Yeah, quinona. Anyway, we had a great time. We ate a lot, drank a lot. We got rubbed on a lot.
We drank too much.
And I went and got a spray tan before I went to Austin, and here I am getting rubbed. And I told the man giving me the massage, I said, your bed's going to be brown when I get up because of my spray tan. And then when I went today to get the mani-pedis, I told the girl, I said, what's left of my spray tan is going to come off in your towel. It's so embarrassing when they're in the white towels and it's just brown. So dirty. But,
that's okay.
That's the price of being me, right?
I wish we could tell that story, though, that exchange between you and I in our suite. That was so funny.
What exchange?
Well, we can't tell it, but it was funny.
Don't tell anything.
I'm not going to. I'm just saying I wish we could.
No, we can't.
Why?
I don't know what you're going to say, but I know we can't. If you're second guessing it, then I absolutely am sure we cannot.
Oh, guys. Sometimes Kelly will say something and I'm just like, oh, God, where do you come up with this stuff?
Me?
Yeah, where do you come up with this stuff? Anyhow, okay, well, I shouldn't have even brought it up if we're not going to tell the story.
Because I don't even know what you're talking about. But I will tell everybody something exciting that's happening on the podcast right now. It's a first-time sponsor. ModCloth. Now, ladies, if you have been on the ModCloth website, you already know how fabulous it is. But if you haven't checked it out, let me tell you what modcloth.com is. It is vintage inspired clothing, but they are completely relevant for right now. I love ModCloth because it does have that hint to the classic styles, from yesterday. But like I said, they're completely updated. I like the fact that they're modest. Because they look real. You can look sexy, you can look sophisticated, and you still kind of cover it all up. I love that they're size inclusive. They have models in all sizes showing the clothes off. The prints are really fun. They've got evening wear. They've got bridal wear. They've got casual dresses. They've got the great bathing suits. That's what I'm going to be rocking on the podcast family vacation. They have this really beautiful two-piece kind of, because, I'm 50. I'm going to be 53. I don't need to be wearing a string bikini, but they have some really, really cool kind of a hint of vintage bathing suits at ModCloth you really need to check out. If you have not lately, I think you're going to be really pleasantly surprised. They've got a whole bunch of stuff they just added to the website. I checked last week and today, a bunch of new stuff you need to check out. And you can also get a really great discount because we're talking about them for the first time for our listeners today.
Yeah, you can. You can get 15% off your purchase of $100 or more, including sale items.
Yeah, they got to clear out the winter stuff, getting ready for spring and summer.
All you got to do is go to modcloth.com and enter code SANDWICH at checkout. The promo code cannot be combined with other offers, though. Again, that's modcloth.com and enter code SANDWICH for 15% off your order of $100 or more.
There you go.
Love ModCloth.
I do, because it's just cool. It's got like that, I said, that vintage inspired feeling about it, which is really cool and classy and elegant. Love it.
Yeah.
All right.
One thing I'm going to throw in here. Review in a few sentences about something we talked about last podcast, which was the chivalry topic. If you didn't listen last podcast, you brought some show content about.
Yeah, there was
just real quick. What was summarize that?
I think it was Ranker. I don't have it in front of me right now, but I think the website Ranker, the author of this article, just asked probably a bunch of women, but she chose 16 that she highlighted in this article about what men do that is considered by them to be chivalrous, but that these women found to be annoying. And a lot of it had to do with doors, holding open doors, opening doors, elevator doors, revolving door. A lot of people have issues with doors.
Yeah.
And other things too, but that seemed to be the main theme.
Okay, so Kellie and I talked about this last podcast, and I said I've always opened doors for other people.
Right.
That's just because that's what I do. And must be because that's how I was taught. And I was telling Kellie after the podcast, I said, I've been teaching Cole to do the same thing, my 11-year-old. And when he opens doors for people, like if we go into Chili's, he always runs up ahead of me. He opens the door, and then somebody will, come in. I told Kellie, I said, you should see the look on particularly ladies' faces, and particularly like teenage girls who see Cole doing this. They're like, wow, thank you, and just they're so impressed with that gesture, I guess. That chivalrous act.
Actually, it's just a polite act. We should all do that for other people, but it's really nice for young men to do that for young ladies.
Yeah. Now, I just wanted to, I had a listener message me. And it was interesting because she had a different viewpoint. Mm-hmm. And she said that she was actually disappointed with some of the things that I said. Mm-hmm. Particularly,
here you go, disappointing podcast people again.
Particularly, she was disappointed that I said I didn't understand. And she said she thought it was a lack of respect from me that I said I didn't understand the women's point of view. The women's point of view. The reason she said this was disrespectful was because I've never been a woman, and I didn't understand because I've never been a woman. Okay, that was basically the message I got.
Okay.
So I responded back to the message, and I said very politely, I said, ma'am, I hear you. I haven't ever been a woman. Captain Obvious, I have not. So I don't know everything that women go through, but I disagree that saying when I say that I didn't understand means that I have a lack of respect, that's the furthest thing from the truth. The reason I open doors for women is because I respect them, not because I don't respect them, and not because I think they're inferior. Anybody that's behind me, whether they're a man or woman, a kid, any race, color, creed, whatever, I'm going to open the door for them. So, what I don't understand and what I didn't understand was when I opened the door for the woman that we talked about, and she looked at me like
She glared at you.
She glared at me like I was doing something wrong. And
She walked through the door.
Yeah.
She walked through the door. If you have that much of a problem with it, just stand there and say, no, thank you.
Yeah.
And then, if you want to make a statement.
But that's what I didn't understand.
Yeah.
And
just say thank you to anybody opening the door. If a woman had held the door open for her, would she have said thank you? Maybe not. We saw a guy at this ice houser club we were at. The guy got up, walked away, left his cell phone sitting there. And this other girl said, hey, guy, 'cause she didn't know his name. You left your cell phone. He turned around, went and got his cell phone and didn't say thank you to anybody. So, people are just rude in general, I guess.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to say thank you when someone, your $1,000 phone or whatever you just left there, dude. But anyway.
Well, I wanted to get that off my chest because
I'm glad you did.
Hey, it's fine if you disagree with things we say on the podcast. We don't expect you to agree with everything, but there's no way that you can say because I said I didn't understand means I don't respect women or, I think that's not right. I do very much respect women and really anybody that I open the door for. So
yeah, it's just a matter of just saying thank you.
Yeah.
That's all we're asking for.
That's right, babe.
You just dropped whatever you needed.
Yeah, I did.
Alan needs to pause.
But that's no, don't have to pause. I got a 10-foot cable on this thing. Just love and affection. All right, hold on.
All right,
babe. Okay, so I was posting a lot.
You were.
I always post a lot.
Yeah.
But you can follow me.
I wasn't posting as much.
You can follow me on social. My Instagram is probably the most active, at the Alonzo 1971. You're at Kellie Raspberry on everything.
Yeah.
And I'm on Facebook. Do a little bit of Tweeter too. The Tweeter.
Not much though.
Not much. But I posted a post from a barbecue restaurant that Kellie and I ate at, and it is one of my favorites. It's been there for years and years. It's called Lambert's. Hashtag not an ad, but I wanted to take Kellie there for lunch. So
yeah, we didn't get a break on anything we did in Austin, by the way. We're telling you these places, that's because where we went, but no, we're not. They were not sponsors or anything.
The nationally syndicated Kid Craddock Morning Show is not in Austin. Mm-mm. So not a lot of, there's Kid Craddock fans everywhere. Kellie Raspberry fans everywhere.
There's some sandwiches, some Lovin' fans
there
there too.
But we didn't encounter a whole bunch of them in Austin, that's for sure.
No, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we went to this place called Lambert's, had a wonderful lunch. I posted some pictures of the food and the restaurant, whatever. And in my caption, I said, so yummy, best barbecue in Austin or whatever. And, it was yummy. So we're in the Uber from the airport driving back home to our house from Love Field to the house. And Kellie's going through her social media and she stops and she looks at me and she goes, you said yummy? And I said, yeah, what's wrong with that?
I said, well, Justin Bieber sings yummy, but
what's wrong?
I don't know that you want to say yummy.
Well, and then we started our discussion where I'm like, well, why? Why can't I say yummy? Because I
don't know. It's just not, I don't know, yummy.
Yeah. So then I started thinking,
I don't know. That's so, I don't know.
So
it just didn't sound right coming out. Yummy.
Yeah. So I started thinking of other words I use that kind of make Kellie make the same face she's making right now.
Why are you saying yummy?
Okay. So I listed 10 words. Here are 10 words that I use that I think are totally appropriate for me to use, but make Kellie kind of do a double take.
I don't know why you said that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the first one was yummy.
Yes.
Okay. The second one I've been using a lot lately is glowy.
Yes. You've never used that word until now.
Yeah.
Because you had your first facial.
Yes.
And you feel glowy.
I've been glowy.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that the place that does your facials too, they're commenting on pictures of you saying that
I'm glowy.
That you look great. And I do hashtag glowy when they do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another one I use is moisturize. Like I need to moisturize.
Well, you have become a little bit more obsessed with your skincare lately, yes.
So I can't say that?
You can say it.
Okay.
I'm not telling you can't say anything.
You just prefer if I don't. Some of our studio audience is saying yummy is okay to say.
For a man?
That's what our studio audience says. They got my back.
For a manly man?
How about panties?
You don't like the word panties.
I just like to put them on my head.
I don't like when you put my panties on your head. I don't like that.
That's one of the best bits ever. How about exfoliate?
Well, you didn't know what that was until a week ago.
I know. I've been doing a lot of self-care lately.
Well, you can over-exfoliate, so be careful.
Okay. Another one I used today, and I felt silly saying it. When I went into Milk and Honey, I said, I'm here for a mani-pedi.
Yeah, mani-pedi.
Mani-pedi.
A lot of men don't use that combo of words, of abbreviated words.
Okay. I use it. How about...
Proudly, Alan had his first mani-pedi with me.
I did.
You had your first facial with me.
Yes.
I've introduced you to a whole other side of life.
My self-care has gone through the roof.
Way up.
Since I met you, babe.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're welcome.
I had never had a mani-pedi. I had never had a facial.
You're welcome.
I'd had maybe like 1 or 2 massages.
Oh, I love people doing stuff to me. Love it.
Okay. Here's another one I use sometimes. I use this on social media. I didn't think there was anything wrong with it, but Booty Tuesday.
What is that?
When you work out on Tuesday, you work on the glute. So
I thought it was Taco Tuesday.
Well, some people do Taco Tuesday. Some people do Booty Tuesday.
Do Booty Tuesdays?
You can either call it Booty Tuesday or Ass Class, either one.
Oh, gosh. What do you do? A lot of squats and lunges?
Yeah. A lot of leg stuff.
All right.
Leg
and
day,
then the
bro.
rest of the week, you don't?
Not as much. Well, Friday is leg day. But
leg day, bro.
Yeah, leg day, bro. Here's one that made Kellie kind of uncomfortable when I first started using it, but now she's like used to it. Love bug.
Yeah.
How come I can't call you my love bug?
I'm fine with it now. I don't know why. When he first started calling me, I was like, no. He would not just call me love bug. He'd say bug of my love. And he would go on. Then he'd send me pictures. He'd send me little bug emojis and heart emojis. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to embrace it.
There you go.
I am love bug.
You're the love bug.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Number 9.
People are going to think I'm so horrible I'm not yelling at you about these things.
I'll just keep fighting through it.
Why are you fighting through it?
Okay. The 9th one I use is snuggle.
Yeah, you do like to snuggle.
I do like to snuggle. I'll say, let's snuggle. Is there anything wrong? Can't a guy say, let's snuggle?
But you always, let's snuggle.
I don't say it like that.
Yeah, you do.
And then the number 10 word.
Oh, man.
I think I'm still buzzed from Austin. Is areola.
You say that word too much.
Yeah, I use the word areola a lot.
He says it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one gets me.
I've told that story on the podcast, but it's been a long time. I was in Vegas one time. I was in Vegas one time with all these dudes, where there were like 10 dudes, and we were in a room at the Monte Carlo, and we were having our fantasy football draft. So we're sitting in this room, and everybody's got all their papers and magazines. This is before like the internet.
This was before the internet?
Yes. And everybody's got their newspapers and check sheets.
You're old.
Oh, yeah. There were no laptops or phones or anything. So we're sitting in the hotel room doing our draft. And then all of a sudden, this is in the middle of the day. And all of a sudden, we hear a lot of commotion in the room next to us. You know, we're like, what is going on? It sounded like people were yelling and partying. Yeah. And then we just hear this chant. Areola, 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 areola.
Yeah.
And we're like, what is going on over there?
So weird.
So you got 10 nerds over here doing a fantasy football draft, and then they're partying in there talking about areola.
Yeah.
So ever since that day,
so I was like, keep it down in there.
Yeah.
Is that what you did?
Yeah. Keep it down in there.
We're trying to do football draft and have yummy snacks.
Oh.
We might go for mani-pedis later.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, well, there's 10 words that I use that I
use a lot. Yummy, I've kind of cocked my head at.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like when you wear my panties on your head.
Mm-hmm.
And cut back a little on the exfoliation. You should be fine.
Okay.
I love snuggling with you.
What about mani-pedi?
No, the mani-pedis are great.
Well, no, just using the word.
Mani-pedi, that's you, babe.
Okay.
You embrace that. You embrace that lifestyle.
Don't make me feel self-conscious because of these things that I do.
When do you ever feel self-conscious about anything?
Good call. All right. Well, that's that, babe. What else we got?
Well, we have gotten a lot of positive response for this year's Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast family vacation.
We have.
It's really exciting.
It's overwhelming.
It's overwhelming. We're hearing from people that went with us last year that are going to go back, and some brand new people that we're going to get to meet. That's going to be a lot of fun, meeting people and welcoming them into the family vacation.
I know. We've got, you just said we had people coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some of our friends we made last year are coming back.
Yes.
And then the new people, fresh meat.
Yeah.
So are we going to invent some kind of initiation?
No, I don't like that.
Huh? No, it'll be friendly. It won't be embarrassing.
Any initiation is not friendly. That always makes me nervous.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like that.
What if everyone had like, oh, well, I don't know. What could we do? Think of something.
Okay, I'll think of something between now and then.
Think of something between now and then. We need some type of initiation.
Yeah, but we have had a lot of really great response. So if you're interested in going with us, it's July 7th through the 11th. That's the package. Alan and I will probably go on a day earlier. You can adjust that a little bit for your schedule because, everybody's vacation is not the same. But we have Judy Nuri helping us again this year. We're staying at the Valentine Imperial. The package she got is only $15 more than it was last year. She kept the cost down with the resort. And what all you get? It's transfers from the airport to the hotel.
Transfers to and from. So you got transportation back and forth to the hotel.
It's all adult, all inclusive, everything you eat and drink. It's really great food too. Judy introduced us to this hotel a couple years ago, and we loved it so much we wanted to go back. And she said it's because all of her chef friends like to go there because the food's so good. So, we're all about that. And we're excited to see some new faces, hopefully to see a lot of the old faces too.
Yeah, but I think Judy told us March 1st is the deadline for the first deposit.
Yeah.
And
she'll work with you on that.
She'll work with you on that, but you want to, if you're thinking about going, it's like $100 deposit.
Yeah, just to get your name in.
But that holds your spot. It holds your price too, because she can't guarantee that as we get closer and closer that the price won't change.
Right.
So that'll guarantee you your price.
Yeah, you can go to kellieandallen.com/vacation.
Yes.
KELLIE and ALLEN.com/vacation. There's a form there you can fill out just to get information on it if you'd like.
Yep.
And hopefully we'll get a huge group together. We had 40 or so last year ago. I don't know what we're going to have this year.
Oh.
We're hoping for more.
We're going to be bouncing quarters like we were last year.
It's fun.
People going to be falling like they were last year.
I hope not. We got to be careful. But y'all have to sign a waiver.
The
waiver will be signed.
There were a couple of tops that flew off last year.
Well,
No, that's true.
That was accident.
Well, yeah, it was accident, but there was.
Yeah, you in the water, you slipping around and
Saw some listeners' areolas.
Well, that was a wave. It was an unfortunate wave incident.
Unfortunate wave happens sometimes. Has happened to you before.
Oh yeah.
Your panties have been down there around your knees, or not
necessarily.
Your swimsuit.
My swimsuit. Yeah, you don't even. It's so weird about. You'd think as a woman. You see somebody with their breast exposed or something, and you're thinking, how can she not notice that until it happens to you? Because everything's wet and, your clothes are wet and stuff. You don't realize that you're exposing yourself. It happens. It does happen. But we're family.
Yeah, and who hasn't seen all that stuff?
Yeah, we just look the other way. But we have a lot of fun.
This is Mexico.
We're excited.
This is Mexico. You become very close with your travel mates.
Yeah, we do.
So that'll be fun.
So anyway, we had a great time in Austin. Honey, I'm so thankful that you were able to get away with me for the weekend. It was really a lot of fun.
Good.
A really nice getaway. It feels like we were gone forever. I don't know why. It felt like we were gone for a long time.
We did a lot, but we obviously we joke around a lot, but on the serious side, it is really nice, and it's something I think every couple should devote some time to really, if you can, get away for a weekend, with just the two of you. And sometimes that's great for Kellie and I, just to get away. Her and I can talk as much as we want about anything we want, and to kind of reconnect, and not that we were disconnected, but it's nice to do a lot of things together and have those kind of like bonding experiences together.
Even if you can't do a weekend away, I think it's important to have date nights.
Yeah.
And that's, a lot of people say we don't even have time to do that. You have time to do what is important, and you can prioritize that, even if it's once a month, just you and your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, your committed partner, just make it a priority, make each other a priority, because it is important to reconnect and not have, put the cell phones down. That's a hard thing. We even have to struggle with that sometimes, because we'll be sitting there and suddenly, Alan's like, oh, I forgot to respond to this email or something. And so he's over there responding. So what do? Well, I pick up my phone and I start going through Instagram,
kill them
Twitter,
slugs, babe. Kill them.
Beans. And next thing you know, we're both sitting there, not talking, not engaging, and we look around. It's the same thing. You look table after table of all these couples, and they're all on dates or whatever, and everybody is face down in a phone. So, and we're guilty. We're guilty too. But you got to make each other a priority.
Yeah, we got a lot of together time this weekend.
We did.
It was good. It was great. I had a good time.
It was so great. You came up with a list of the 10 words that you say that that you think annoy me.
Well,
not all of them annoy me.
I was trying to come up with a bit.
Like,
tell everybody. You didn't tell everybody about our. It's good to play games with your spouse too. Tell everybody about the game we played over at Four Seasons.
Oh, cornhole.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played cornhole. We were because we had some time to kill. We had breakfast and we had some time to kill before our massages. And Alan challenged me to cornhole. I'm like, all right, I'm not bragging.
Because I've been in cornhole tournaments before.
Yeah, and I was like, whatever, I'll do it. And I kicked his butt.
And then Home Slice it was just such buffoonery. I mean, she beat me fair and square.
I did.
But some of the bad throws that Kellie made, where
I roll them.
Yeah, where you're scooting the bag around across the ground.
It's like I bowl it.
The dang bag rolls all the way up the freaking ramp.
Does it count?
And into the hole.
Does that count?
Yes, it counts.
Okay, good. As long as it counts.
But it was just like, I can't believe that just happened. How did that just happen? Because
I'm that good.
How did the bag roll 25 yards into the hole?
I'm that good.
I guess. But I'm not a sore loser.
Oh, apparently not. So ladies, don't play games with your husband. That was the moral of that story.
Oh, it's fine if you win.
It's fine if the man wins.
But if you get...
Or if the woman wins, just don't do a dance and taunt him. They don't like that.
Yeah, if you get trounced in Words with Friends, though, then it's all like, oh, this is a big deal. I gotta I don't want to play that with him anymore.
Here's the difference. I was teasing you. Okay, Alan and I
there was no
ended.
Teasing.
I was teasing you with that stupid little dance after I beat you in cornhole.
Oh, no. The cornhole was fine. No, I'm talking about Words with Friends.
Alan is the worst. If anybody wants to play with him, I think it matters if you're in love with him or not, or in a relationship with him, because he's a jerk.
You'll get beat, and I don't cheat.
And he's a jerk. You will sit there. Me, the English major, I would have, how many letters are in Words with Friends? 8? I don't know. You have 8 letters to play, 8 tiles. And I would sit there and I thought
it was 7.
I don't know how many it is, honey. That's not the point. 7 letters.
Okay, what is the point?
And I would sit there and I would, as my English major brain, I try to come up with the most interesting word I could think of using as many letters as possible, sometimes all the letters, and I'd earn 11 points. Alan would throw up 2 letters.
Not true.
And have 89 points, plus it's a double, plus add this triple because I used a Z, and then he'd be all smug about it.
How can you be smug in a app game?
So smug about it that I had to quit playing him because I said we're going to end up breaking up over this.
I'm sorry you couldn't defeat me, but that's just
you were not very nice.
I'm
You're
sorry.
Not very nice.
I'm a good player. I'm a good
Words
player at Words with Friends. I'm sorry.
Well, not with me.
You beat me fair and square in cornhole.
I did.
Yes. And if my guy friends knew I used those 10 words and you beat me that bad in cornhole, they might disown me as being a guy friend.
Oh, no. They all love you. And you know what else we love at our home? You know what? Alan kind of makes fun of me sometimes when I get the drink, the plastic drink rings that hold your bottles, and I always have to cut the little holes out because I feel like I'm saving sea turtles, because I saw that video like we all did when we were kids. Like if you don't cut all the little rings, have you seen the picture where the shell kind of molds around the shape of these Coke rings? You know what I'm talking about, right? It's devastating. But the truth of the matter is, over half of the world's sea turtles have eaten plastic. If they're not wearing it like we saw in that video, they're eating it. That's not good. That's very dangerous for them.
Not cool.
So you can do more than just cut the little rings on the soda bottle holder things. You can say goodbye to single-use plastic with some simple, sustainable swaps for your home. And you can do that with Grove Collaborative. We love using Grove Collaborative. We've been using them for couple years now.
Yeah.
We fell in love with the Mrs. Meyer's cleaning products. We just, that all-purpose cleaner, it was really great. I love the basil body wash. I love everything about Mrs. Meyer's product lines. Also Burt's Bees, 7th generation, everything that's good, that doesn't have all those harsh chemicals for your body, for your home, for your pets, you're going to be able to find on Grove Collaborative. Now, here at Sandwich and Some Lovin', we want to help you just not only discover these all-natural home, beauty, and personal care products that are delivered directly to your door. We want you to start making some smart, simple swaps. Grove has Sustainable Swap Set. That's the best and easiest way to get started reducing your family's use of plastic. I got silicone straws, reusable and washable sandwich bags, a refillable hand soap dispenser, things of that nature. And for a limited time, our listeners get all of this for free with your first purchase. So everything I just said, the silicone straws, reusable, washable sandwich bags, hand soap dispenser, gel hand soap, walnut scrubber sponge set. It's fast, free shipping to your doorstep. And if you want to find out how to get that great limited time offer, Alan's going to tell you that part.
So make your home more sustainable this year. Now for a limited time, when our listeners go to grove.co/lovin, Lovin, you'll get a free 5-piece set from Grove so you can swap out plastic in an easy way. Plus, you'll get free shipping and a free 60-day VIP trial.
That's big.
That's big. All you got to do, babe, go to grove.co/lovin, Lovin, to get this exclusive sustainable swaps offer.
Easy for you to say.
Yes. Go to grove.co/lovin.
Remember, it's .co, not .com. Grove.co/lovin.
That's right, babe. All right, babe. Well, this is fun. A little Austin review.
Valentine weekend wrap up.
Good time to reconnect.
Yeah, it was, babe.
That's right, babe.
Thank you for being so thoughtful.
Oh,
and I don't even want to see the receipts because I know it'll make me sick.
Yeah, we're gonna have to sell some stuff and do some podcasts.
We have to be putting some stuff on eBay.
You need to do some radio stuff, and I need to go get a 4th job. And we need to.
Yeah, it'll be a while before we go that big again. We went big, y'all.
That's all right.
We went big.
Sometimes you got to splurge for your sweetie.
Oh, thanks, honey.
All right, babe. Well, I love you desperately.
I love you too.
I love our listeners desperately. I love Austin desperately. It was good to see Austin again. But I'm sure we'll podcast again real soon.
I don't know when we'll be back to Austin. But
I don't know. You never know.
I know we'll be back here real soon.
And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.